In Romans chapter 5, verses 1 and 2, Paul writes, "Therefore, since we have been justified through faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ, through whom we have gained access by faith into this grace in which we now stand. And we boast in the hope of the glory of God." God will give us three kinds of peace. First, there's spiritual peace. As we just read, since we have been justified through faith, we have peace with God through our Lord Jesus Christ. That's the foundation, the bottom line. We must have peace with God before we can have any other kind of peace. In John 14:27, Jesus said, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." Why? Because his peace has the hallmark of heaven on it. The second kind of peace is relational peace. In Romans chapter 12, verse 18, Paul writes, "If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone." Relational peace decreases conflict. You know from experience that relationships can be an origin of tension. For the majority of us, our greatest problems are people problems, such as interacting with our bosses, our co-workers, our families, or our relatives. We consistently have to deal with competition, conflict, and criticism. And these things can steal our peace. The third kind of peace is emotional peace. In Colossians 3:15, Paul writes, "Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace. And be thankful." The Greek word for rule, brabio, means to act as an umpire. What is an umpire's role? Contrary to many people's thinking that the umpire is there to make everybody angry, an umpire is actually in place to maintain peace. He ensures that the game is played in a smooth and disciplined way. And God will provide us with an internal umpire who will keep us at peace when everything around us appears chaotic. Looking for a great Bible promise? How about these words from Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3? "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you." Do you need peace today? Trust in God and turn to him today. You won't be disappointed. Jesus said that his peace is a gift. That means you don't have to work for it, and you cannot earn it. You cannot psych yourself up for it, and you cannot try really hard to obtain it. No, his peace is a gift that you must accept by faith. Jesus also said that his peace is unique from what the world provides. In the last 3,500 years, the world has only been free of war for 286 of them. That's less than 9%. This world's peace just doesn't last. Jesus told his disciples that he gives them and us his own peace, and that his gift is nothing like the peace of this world. And he reminds them, you must not be distressed, and you must not be daunted. Why? Because he's got this. When did he share this with his disciples? In John 14:28, he says, "You heard me say, I am going away, and I am coming back to you. If you loved me, you would be glad that I am going to the Father, for the Father is greater than I." He's speaking these words just before he went to the cross. So we know that God's peace is not regulated by circumstances. It's an inside job. The peace of God living inside of us. Have you ever heard someone say, "I need to get away"? Southwest Airlines ran a whole series of commercials asking if you want to get away. This is sometimes known as a geographical cure. We think that if we leave where we are and we go somewhere else, we will have peace. But it doesn't work. For wherever we go, we take ourselves along. We can't get away from ourselves. Have you ever been so tired that your body collapsed into bed, but your mind wouldn't turn off? Well, we can get away and find peace. But how? Jesus gives us the solution. In John 16:33, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. So where can we find peace? Jesus said, in me. Today, spend time with him. That is a great step in how to have peace. Now we will continue on this theme for 3 more days this week on our Facebook page, The Village Church at World Golf Village, as Pastor Allen will be sharing Tuesday, Pastor Mike on Wednesday, and I'll have a special wrap-up on Thursday. If you are watching on YouTube, be sure to check out the Facebook page for the remainder of the series. Now, if you're interested in singing in a fun small group for area residential homes, contact Debbie Emerson at chipswifedeb@gmail.com. Grace Smith, our Children's Special Events Coordinator, and one of our VBS leaders, Kinsey Coulter, are joining friends and young adults on a mission trip to Costa Rica this summer. They are holding a car wash this Saturday, May the 11th, from 9 a.m. to 12 noon for a minimum donation of $7 here at the church, and proceeds will go toward their mission trip. Grace, who's also an excellent photographer, is also available to do mini photo sessions, 30 to 45 minutes in length, just in time for graduations. For more information, you can give Grace a call at 904-466-3699. Thanks to all of you who helped with yesterday's Carrying the Light Forward celebration luncheon. That was the easy part. Now it is time to carry the light forward together. Finally, if you have a graduating senior this year, please contact the church office at 904-940-6768. Have a great week, and remember, make today your masterpiece. I love you.